Hi, I'm Greg.
And I'm Steve.
Welcome to Men in the Den, and this is Christmas Eve.
All right, happy Christmas Eve, everyone. How are you?
Is Santa going to come down all of your chimneys tonight?
He better, because we know you've been good.
And even if you've been bad, I hope somebody comes down your chimney tonight.
You can't say that on YouTube.
Hey, I can say whatever I want.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
Well, seeing as it's Christmas Eve, I thought we would take time to reflect on our Christmas so far because, as you know, Steve went to his home, I went to my home. Derek also went to his home. He's downstairs baking somewhere right now, trying to get ready for Christmas. So
Baking champion.
He left.
Refuses to buy anything, making everything from scratch.
He left us to our own devices in this video, which he's going to regret when he goes back.
Very regret. Very regret.
This is going to be very regretful. Seeing as the intro itself already has had 4 takes.
At least.
But anyway, so first of all, Steve, I know you went back to your hometown for a little bit and visited with your family. How was your visit?
Well, minor correction. Not really my hometown since my parents just moved there 2 years ago.
True, fair.
But it's like home because it has all my family in it. We actually got the entire crew together for the first time in probably 3 or 4 years. Myself, my 2 brothers, my sister, who lives in Ontario, and both my parents. Hooray!
So where is your hometown, Steve, for all the viewers?
My hometown is a wee little place you've never heard of called Fennel's Corners, Ontario.
Fennel's Corners? I actually have never heard of Fennel's Corners.
Nobody's heard of Fennel's Corners. It's on the southernmost edge of Innisfil Township, which is in Simcoe County.
Okay, I know where Simcoe is.
It's not the town of Simcoe, which is a completely different place. It's the county of Simcoe.
Wow.
Near Barrie, north of Toronto.
Okay.
Very rural Ontario. The whole farm, everything. So when we got together, we were not farming. My parents actually sold their farm. So we were just living the Digby lifestyle. We didn't cook anything for Christmas supper. We went to the pub. I had fish tacos for my Christmas supper. They were delicious, and I highly recommend them. Even though my mom hates them for some reason. I don't know. She wanted like real like grilled fish, but this was like deep fried fish. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We all had a great time seeing each other. My sister forgot the presents in Ontario because she got rear-ended, and the car was like towed or whatever, and she forgot that the presents were in the trunk.
Oh no! Oh god, that's terrible.
But I think everyone was happy with what they got. My brother got my parents an Amazon Echo, and then we had to teach them how to use Alexa for like hours. It was hilarious.
Alexa, show my parents how to use Alexa.
That would actually be a smart thing to include. My dad kept going, Alexa, and then waiting. Alexa! But you don't wait for Alexa. She doesn't like converse with you. You just tell her what to do. So he was very confused about that. On the whole, it was a great time. And I'm gonna, miss seeing my sister. She might be moving to Digby, actually. We'll see about that. But my brother is moving to Montreal, so everyone's kind of going their separate ways, and this is maybe our last Christmas all together.
Wow.
So it was kind of, big in that way. But, in some ways nothing's changed, and it was just family. So it was great.
Interesting.
What about your experiences?
Well, I just got back today, and for the most part, I would say my experience was pretty good. I mean, I went home, and my father, we and him have a good relationship, so it's always fun. I think I mentioned in videos before that he, earlier this year, he had multiple heart attacks, had to have triple bypass surgery, and during the surgery he had a stroke. So going home to kind of see what his recovery has been like for his stroke was good and bad at the same time. I know he's come a long way in 5 months. He's still got a ways to go. He's getting around pretty good, so that was nice to see. And his relatively new wife, who I guess my stepmother, she's a sweetheart. She was, she was the great house person. She made sure I was comfortable. Even made me a turkey dinner yesterday. It was just the three of us had turkey dinner, which was really nice.
Very nice.
So there was a lot of nice things that she did throughout the weekend. They both did. I mean, they were both really good. I think for me, the highlight probably of the week was visiting. Me and my brother typically go out to karaoke at one night while I'm home, and we went out to our old hangout spot in Amherst called the Warehouse Cafe. They do karaoke's on Friday night, and they have forever. Like, I mean, I remember going there when I first turned 18, and that was 20 years ago. So yeah, so it's been a hangout spot for a while in Amherst. We had a great time. There was a couple of people there that I didn't really get along with when I was younger that reconnected with me there. That kind of commented on my looks and how I've changed over the years, which was kind of a confidence booster. So there was definitely some good points. Plus, I mean, me and my brother, we even if we don't see each other in a year, it's like no time has ever passed. Like, me and him are just like that. It's just we're in sync with each other. So of course that was a lot of fun. And then visiting with my other family members was fun. I mean, I had my up and down. There's some things that I wasn't crazy about on the trip, but for the most part, it was a good trip. But I'm also glad to be back home with the boys now, and so we can kind of do our own Christmas thing. Mm-hmm. As Derek mentioned in his previous videos, he's planning on cooking and baking up a storm over Christmas. He's baking a cheesecake. He's
an apple
pie. He's prepping a lasagna that he's going to cook tomorrow for Christmas Eve.
Oh, and then there's the ham.
And then ham dinner on Christmas Day. So he's planning on cooking up a storm. Needless to say, tonight's a takeout night for supper.
Oh, why don't you tell me about that special movie you watched?
Oh, wow. So, one movie, and it's a lame movie, don't get me wrong, but for some reason I have to watch it. Ever since I watched it a few years back. It's an En Vogue Christmas. It's so hard to find on TV. It only comes on TV. Usually it's on the Hallmark Channel or in Canada the W Network or something like that. So I couldn't find it when I went looking for it a few weeks ago, and I was really disappointed. So when I went home for Christmas, my father's wife, my stepmom, I have to get used to saying that, by the way. My stepmom had all of the Hallmark movies recorded on her DVR. There was literally 80 movies on her DVR. But one of them happened to be an En Vogue Christmas. So there was one moment where I saw that and I'm like, no, we have to stop everything. I'm watching this right now. And they were just like, why are you watching this? This is terrible. I'm like, it's En Vogue. It's En Vogue.
It's En Vogue.
You have to watch En Vogue sing. They have to get back together for Christmas Eve concert.
And rescue the bar.
And Marty needs his redemption. There you go. So if you've never watched it, I just gave you a synopsis of the entire movie. Steve hasn't even watched it, and he feels like he's watched it now.
I feel like I've watched it now.
That's right. The only movie we've watched a couple of Christmas movies together this Christmas. We watched Jingle All the Way, which believe it or not, I've never actually seen before.
And that's my weird Christmas movie that I like, because when I was a kid, we randomly owned a VHS tape of Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and the guy from The Simpsons.
Yes.
Can't remember his name. Oh my god, it's not a good movie by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
But it's pretty funny.
And then we were going by the other TV the other night, and there was a Jingle All the Way 2 with friggin' Larry the Cable Guy and Santino Marella from wrestling. What is that about? Anyway, so we watched that. We watched Christmas Vacation together.
Yes, National Lampoon's.
Yes, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I think that's a pretty standard.
Yeah, I may not have seen that.
Yeah, I
didn't remember.
He made little comments throughout the movie, and I'm like,
did he even see this?
Did he even see this? How did you go all your life without seeing this movie? It's like a staple.
I either saw it when I was really little and don't remember it, or I never saw it at all.
I mean, I still have yet to see Christmas Story this year. That's kind of on my list that I have to see every year.
Is that the one with the lamp?
Yes.
Leg lamp?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a classic.
So we have to see that. I mean, they did, to be fair, they did last week on Thursday night. I don't know if any of you saw it, but Fox did A Christmas Story Live, which for me wasn't bad. I mean, it was a little, how do I say this, a little over-edited. You could tell that they took out some stuff because they were trying not to offend people, which I think kind of took away from the movie a little bit. I think part of
that edge off of it.
Yeah, they took the edge off it a little bit, which I think kind of takes from the humor of the movie. I think that's kind of what made the original, and different actors as well, which I think part of what made the original movie was the actors that they had playing the different parts. But it was overall, it wasn't bad. For those of you who've seen it, I think you'd probably agree that there was parts of it that were really well done for a live performance. What else, Mr. Steve? Come on. So let's talk about this. How do you think I'm going to feel about what you got me for Christmas? Do you think I'm gonna be like jumping through the roof, or just gonna be happy? Or?
I think when you open it, you're going to laugh, and you're going to be like, "This isn't what I asked for," and I'm going to say, "But it is, and here's why." And you're going to be like, "Oh shit, okay."
Interesting.
That's what I predict.
That is very interesting.
What is your prediction for me?
I would have liked to have done something a little more personal, but I was having issues coming up with ideas. But I think I did all right.
I am a mystery wrapped in an enigma.
You are. But reaching out to Phil actually kind of helped. Yes, we did.
Ooh.
We did. We were. I was.
Cheater.
I did. I was like, I didn't know what to get you. So Derek messaged Phil and said, "Hey, Phil, what do you think? What do you think Steve would like?" And Steve gave us some ideas. So yeah. So some of the ideas that you're getting for Christmas from both of us might have been Phil ideas.
Well, I'm gonna have to report back to you.
And he may or may not have stole one of the ideas for his own present.
And Derek's not here. What do you think he's gonna? And you can't say it because he's gonna edit this video.
Oh yeah, no. I think you know, one thing I'll say about Derek. Derek is very easy to please. I think he'll be happy with both of what we got. I don't think there's any problem. Knowing what you got him and knowing what I got him, I think he'll be pretty pleased as pie.
I think that he's gonna like it a lot.
That's right.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. You don't even know what I got him, do you?
You don't even know what I got him.
I think you told me, didn't you? No, you didn't.
No.
No, you didn't. Oh, God. I hope you didn't get the same thing. Oh, God.
I highly doubt that.
Okay, good. Yeah, I feel like you probably, me and you were on different wavelengths of what we got. So, but yeah. So it's all about looking forward to the holidays. I mean, the presents are a bonus, but getting to spend the next few days together is going to be great. All right. Well, I hope all of you are getting to spend time with your loved ones. If you're one of the unfortunate souls that have to work over Christmas, I thank you because you're probably in some thankless industry that deserves to be thanked, and you're not being thanked. So, thank you.
Like all those people at Eastlink who have to activate cell phones on
exactly, or your poor mother.
Nursing.
Yeah, his mother's a nurse, so she's probably got to work that day. Yeah. So. Unfortunately, the industries that are thankless, thank you for all of you people that are working out there on Christmas. And I hope you do get to have some time with your family anyway. As always, like, share, subscribe, and tune into next week's video, and hopefully all three of us will be back together in the next video.
What a shocker.
I know, right? It's only been a month.
That'll be the Christmas Eve edition.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's Eve. Sorry.
Yeah, so we get Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve this year.
Yeah.
That means next year we get Christmas Day and New Year's Day. Might be a little hungover. Well, I guess we'd be filming on New Year's Eve, so we'd probably be a little drunk. But anyway, I digress. All right, make sure you tune into everyone else's videos and have a Merry Christmas.
Ho ho ho!
Yeah, see, Santa coming down the chimney. Yeah.